And I'm typing up stuff, and it is Monday, and Dan...
Have a hood over a hat.
Yeah.
Am I cool yet, society?
The eternal question. We were just discussing comparative literature.
Well, actually, comparing Rick Riordan and Rick Riordan isn't really comparative.
Be quiet. Rick Riordan has he has 3 different things now, doesn't he?
3?
Well, Percy Jackson, then the Olympians, and then the Kane Chronicles.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is the Percy Jackson series is technically over.
Yeah.
So this is actually the Heroes of Olympus.
Yeah.
That he's doing now. So
this is true.
Technically.
If you want to get technical.
If you want to get logical.
Technological.
The only ones he has are the Heroes of Olympus, and then
the Kane Chronicles. Which I don't understand how he writes both at the same time.
I would get messed up. I would start putting Hera in there.
Just like, hello. For a minute there, I thought you were going to say heroin in the Egyptians, and I was just like,
well,
that's a totally different book series. We're not talking about that. Rick Riordan is more fun than algebra. As great as the books are, the movie was awful.
I know.
I'm still upset with Disney over that.
Bad.
Yeah. Bad Disney.
No other way to say it, just bad.
Bad Disney.
It's worse than M. Night Shyamalan did with...
Oh God, with The Last Airbender? Oh Jesus,
He took out every single bit of humor.
We just watched in Film Classics The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, a silent film from the German Expressionist era, 1920s. It's interesting. Okay, it totally blew me away because the guy that plays Caesar the Somnambulist is the guy that plays in Casablanca as Major Strausser. Total mind bend right there. And that's another element, mind bending.
Hey, he did that at the end.
Yes, he did. Yeah, we're not going to go into that. The whole thing, at the end of it, we saw this whole thing go through, and at the end it was like, whenever she turned the thing off, I was like, did we just get Shyamalan? And somebody goes, Shyamalan, that's a verb now? I'm like, it is. I love Sokka's Master because I'm a freak. And I like to listen to commentary. And Sifu Kisu is on the commentary. And the character is based off of him. Then Sifu Kisu promptly says, God, it's like you guys stole my soul or something to make this character. And they're talking about, there's this part where he says, they're fighting, and he goes, Sokka. And Sokka looks over at him, and the guy hits him, and he goes, pay attention to what you're doing. And then I think it's Brian Konietzko goes into this long story about how, Sifu Kisu gave him a two-section step, nunchucks. And he was like, the 10-year-old boy in me is like, oh my God, I get to play with nunchucks. And Sifu Kisu's like, no, I'm not giving them to you because I think you're awesome. I'm giving them to you because you have a problem paying attention. And if you do not concentrate on these, they will bite you. And 10 minutes into it, he says, I hit my head so hard with these solid oak, nunchucks. There's just so many good moments.
The whole thing, there's good moments.
Yeah. Daniel comes down on it because it's like, I can't stand it because the animation's so bad. And I'm like...
It's not exactly anime.
It's a cartoon. Yeah. I mean, this is the best Nickelodeon's done in a long while. A story with actual plot. And humor and drama.
My favorite character?
Yeah.
I say Toph.
See, I say Toph too, but at the same time, Zuko has so much character growth.
Yeah, he's one of the more complex ones.
Yeah, and he went from the bottom to the Fire Lord. So it's like...
Yeah, he went from being an exile.
Banish Prince to Fire Lord, kind of, yeah.
I like at the end where, I am the Phoenix King.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mark Hamill, right?
Oh, you mean Phoenix King of getting your butt
Oh, God.
Or the Suki. You mean the Phoenix King of the guys
that don't win? It's like, don't do the jokes. And I like the episode where the bad guy, I don't want to say bad guys, because technically Azula was the only one that was just pure bad. Yeah, that too. Whenever they're on Ember Island and they're invited to that party and Ty Lee's giving her, I guess you could say, pointers on how to make guys like you.
And it worked for a little bit.
It did, yeah. And then she's like, together, we'll be the most powerful couple in the entire world. And he's just like, ... In the commentary, they said that they had that in the storyboards, and everybody else was like, what is this thing that goes by? And the animator that does it, it's just like, that's the way he does things. And he looked at them like, you guys are freaks for not knowing what that is. So Emily is molesting you at practice.
Not molesting me.
Are you sure?
We're going over lines and we're trying to we're trying to run through the forest and, you know, it's the scene where she's like, "Oh, 5, Demetrius, you're wrong because you set a scandal on my sex."
We were not made to woo.
You do not fight for love as men may do, for you're made to woo. You're not made to woo. Follow him and make a heaven of hell.
To die upon the hand I love so well.
God, I love you, William Shakespeare.
I know, right?
Trying to seduce
Trying to seduce me.
Demetrius.
Yes, Helena is.
Helen is trying to seduce Demetrius.
Okay.
Demetrius, he wants it, but he doesn't want it.
For I am as ugly as a bear. Oh, hi. I updated your RAM. Ooh, what did you got? What do you got?
So this is Adrian Alvar, the Frankenstein.
Ooh, he's so
And this
cute.
is what I do in philosophy class. Almost a little period.
What is that?
And yet, whenever I get my tests back, I get good enough grades to get stickers.
Oh, you do have a sticker. That's what that is. What does it say?
I have no idea.
He just stuck it on you?
No.
Bingo.
No, it was on my paper, and that we were going through tests, and I made like an 80 something, and I was like,
There you go. Nice. Seems legit.
I had never gotten a finished short story. Remember, Josh? I always put it to listen to bed.
He's talking about like whenever he's talking about like a long
Anyway.
stomp over here.
No, do not stomp. Cabrera would not stomp. He's an Englishman. A dainty Englishman. He would go singing in the rain.
He would stomp, but
Wait a minute. He's not Dick Van Dyke. He wouldn't be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
anyway.
On a day with Mary.
That just happened.
Yeah, we let it.
I'm a Jim. I'm a doctor.
That is on film for life.
So is your face.
I know. So is your mom's face.
Oh, I talked to Travis, and he said we can use that video.
Oh, awesome.
Videos.
We've got videos.
Why are you filming?
I don't know. I just like
walking back
I like the casing lion, caged animal thing. It's a bad idea when we know that in Arkansas and Alabama.
But not even because it's Mary. Think about it. IQ down the toilet. Anyway,
Okay.
he's staring at me and it's unsettling.
Orlando Bloom is staring at you. His wide, soulless eyes.
So he's not a ginger.
Hey, that's a lie. Gingers do have souls. Every freckle that they own is a soul that they have eaten.
Seems such 6 times charming.
Hey, he's Canadian all of a sudden.
Pretty. Very nice manliness there below the waist, but
Whoa. That's on film for life. Nice.
I'm like a big buff guy. This is awesome. They did an excellent job with Game of Thrones. HBO should have done.
Yeah, HBO would have been better.
Yeah,
but then
Game of Thrones, and it
I can just see that a Nickelodeon and HBO Productions. Things you never thought you'd hear. So she's molesting you, Anne. Are you sure?
She's fawning all over me. We don't have our paper.
Trying to seduce you.
Yes.
I hate group therapy.